I don't read business journals and magazines very often. Truth is, I never read them. I don't think I've read one in my life. I'm just not very business-oriented. But this week, in preparation for this message, I happened to kind of gravitate into that area. And I read this really interesting article on Bernie Madoff. Remember that guy? Ripped off $50 billion or something from people. Best Ponzi scheme ever until he got caught. And it was asking the question, why is it, apparently in the last year that he was doing his shtick, there was pretty clear evidence that this was a scam. And that there was even rumors that he was being investigated and things like that. But very few people pulled out. And I was asking the question, why is that? Very bright people, smart people, wise people, savvy, and yet even when there's clear indications that this was a scam, there's evidence of it all over the place, and there's rumors that he's being investigated, they stayed in the game. In fact, some continue to invest more and more money and getting other friends to invest more and more money. And the answer is, as to why these folks didn't pull out, is that the dream of having the payoff that he promised them was just so good that they wanted it so badly to be true that they were willing to overlook all this evidence to the contrary. Their little greed got in there, and they wanted that payoff. And to pull out midstream means you'd lose some of your money, and you wouldn't get that payout. Of course, staying in the game meant that they lost everything. But they're willing to overlook the clear indications that this was a scam. And it just goes to show that sometimes when we want something so badly to be true, well, we just sort of overlook everything else to make it true. It's called the reality principle. And it's apparently a concept that operates in business. And the principle says this, that unless you are seeing reality clearly, or if you're seeing reality clearly but refuse to accept it, then you're going to be living in contradiction to reality, and reality always has a way of winning. Reality, sooner or later, comes back to bite you. You end up experiencing pain and failure. And it stresses the importance in business decisions, but it applies in a lot of other ways. The importance of looking at reality as it is, trying to stay objective, trying to stay rational, trying to get an accurate assessment, and not letting what you want to be true or what you're habitually thinking is true get in the way. We've got to see reality for what it is. And a lot of it comes down to who do you trust, because in most areas of life, you've got to trust other people in terms of the experts and stuff to tell you what is real, the reality principle.